Oh. Hello, footprinters. Hi, how is everyone? Sorry, just moved that. Swap my glasses over for computer glasses. Yeah, really glad I gave myself yesterday off. It was just, yeah, didn't feel 100% the best. Mm. Sachet cappuccino coffee with some frothy cream on top. Yummo. Mm-hmm. So, mm, mm. So I hope everyone's okay. Mind you, James had to nudge me out of bed. I honestly, just yesterday, just vegged all day. Just stretched out, rested my body, rested my mind. My body's still um, speaking in crapola. Hey, babe, could you please feed Cameo? Yeah, can you come get her, please? You won't be seen. Um, yeah. So my body's still a piece of crap, but my mind is feeling better. I'm gonna sit down and yeah. Go to Daddy. No. You won't be if you come to the door. You won't be. Can you please close the door?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you want.
Hang on.
Just hiding with this.
Maybe put her in the bedroom or something.
I'll just close this door.
No, okay. But if she starts thumping.
Oh, you will too. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Got lots of Oh!
What's wrong?
I thought this was all for this yellow sheet. I thought this was all for this trip coming up. It's for last year's trip. So I'll have to do a sheet for today. I'll do that today. Anyway, yeah, still all over the place a little bit, but feeling a lot better, feeling rested. And yeah, just didn't feel rested yesterday. We had to swap a few days around, which meant I went into the office for work on Friday, and normally if I do work on a Friday, it's from home, and just felt a bit, how shall I put, discombobulated. But yeah, so I just had a total veg day, just a total veg day. I got in some chicken breast with a salad from Nando's, and that's just where I got it from. I'm not particularly promoting them or anything. It's just where I got it from. Um, James was down at his friend's place, and I just totally rested the whole day, binged on docos and stuff, and yeah. So honestly, mentally, I'm feeling so much better today. So, yes, and about my usual level of readiness. Um, so probably only going to do like an hour today till 11. So, but I thought it would be good to have a look at what is happening. If anyone's got a question, what's happening around the president? What is the energy for the president this week? I see he's again excluding Ukraine from peace talks. We'll say it's diversion. It is diversion. Nothing's going to come out of that. So it's not really worth covering that meeting. He made this deal between Azerbaijan and its neighbour, another A country. I saw it this morning. Yeah, Rocky. Hi, Annie W. Hi, how are you, darling? Anyway, so we'll have a look at the energy around the president this week. King of Swords. Always talking military. That's what popped into my head. So it's all on his mind at the moment. Military. Mm-hmm. Hi, Constance Campbell. I am feeling better. Thank you. Like I said, just a whole day of just physically resting my body, just physically resting it, and just vegging my brain out, really. So anyway, around the president, the energy around the president is military with the King of Swords. Oh, but there's challenges for him. And the challenge is changes to him. This is the challenge. Not, physical anything, but I thought changes he can't stop. Okay, cycle's ending and he can't stop it, and it is because it's a major arcana. It is a big challenge to him in this coming week. I hope I'm looking better. James saw the little thing I posted and he said I was looking a little bit rough, he said. And I was. I looked shocking, so I hope I'm looking better. Now, the advice for the president is basically prepare for changes and stop fooling yourself. Prepare for changes. Of course, that makes sense. The challenge is things ending and changing, and accept the changes that are coming. To accept the changes that are coming. And again, major arcana, so it's really, really important advice. We are talking about the President of the United States here, Mr. Trump. And yes, I'm being polite, but, I'm showing respect to the office. The office will be there after he's gone. But anyway, oh my God, another major arcana is at the base of this reading, and it is the Chariot, and it is not the chariot of victory. It is the chariot of things moving faster than he can handle. Swift movement. Things speeding up, things going faster. And, So what's the outcome of things this week? A shift in his place in the world, and the whole world watching this coming week. So it's August the 10th. So this coming week is really a very, very big week. Hi, Jazzy girl. For the man, for the president, and orange grass. I couldn't help it. Restraint is just, but yes, for this man who's affected so much change, especially for the US and some other countries, but not any of it is really any good. And of course, the two leaders yesterday, oh, he should be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize and all that. And he's like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. So anyway, so the outcome here is a shift. The world watching as there is a shift in his place. And again, this also indicates an end of the journey. And that's indicated by three of these cards, three major arcanas, indicating an end of a journey for him. And coming on very, very quick, much quicker than he anticipated, I think, with the Chariot. I feel like there's definitely a military aspect involved here with this central card. Anyway, so the world is the outcome for the energy for this coming week. Let's have a look. Let's dissect that outcome a little bit more. Wow. Major arcanas everywhere with this man. Major lessons, major changes. And these are changes he doesn't have the strength politically or even physically to outmaneuver. Speaking of strength. Why is there? So this isn't him showing strength. This is the scarab beetle. Scarab. I'm thinking back to the first Mummy movie where it gets under the guy's skin, under his skin. Here we have another card that indicates victory, validation, but it's the pip deck. So reverses are. I just think with that death card there, this is a new movement forward. Maybe victory or validation for somebody else. And here we go again. Major arcanas everywhere. I've laid down 8 cards. Only 2 of them are minor arcana. All the rest are major arcana. And the last one is why, dissecting this change, the shift in his place in the world, judgment. It's just, this is validation of judgment against him. Annie, you've got a question. What will be the impact of the TV show Self? Oh, you know what? Most people don't care. He's going to try and sue Paramount or Trey Parker or whoever. But that's just not going to happen. And the fact is that these guys are really politically, they don't, they can work from anywhere really. But did it undermine him in any way? Did that show undermine him in any way? No, I don't think it did, because he's already being undermined. The impact of the gerrymandering in Texas. Will the gerrymandering in Texas work? Okay. Yeah, I'd heard the word gerrymandering. Gavin Newsom, I think, was threatening to come back with that. Well, good for the goose, good for the gander, type thing. Democrats used to be worse at it than they're political parties. They do it. The king of gerrymandering, of course, over here in Australia was Joh Bjelke-Petersen. Yeah. Anyway, will the gerrymandering impact? Got the 10 of Pentacles That's legacy. Wow. Again, major arcana. With gerrymandering, it's Ten of Pentacles. Legacy, generational, but there's an end and shift changes. End of, so I think it's not going to work the way the people, the Republicans in Texas want it to work. Hi, Anna Macedo. Yeah, again, we're just indicating the end of this period change. And even a 10 can indicate the end of a cycle, a generational cycle. So I'm not quite sure. Why they think it'll work. Yeah. When is the will Texas go purple in 2026? 8. This is the 8 of Pentacles, and this can be focused on the details and often missing things. They're so focused on the details with the new map. People are getting fed up with it because Okay, who is Representative Crockett? Anna? I've heard the name. Is it Jasmine Crockett? She's a Democrat. Let's have a look. If redistricting happens. Jasmine Crockett. 3 cards. Will she lose her seat? Commitment. 6 of Cups. Yeah, back to yeah, I think that she may lose her seat. But I think there's more than that. I think there might be a primary challenge there. I feel like there might be a primary challenge. These cups are not easy settling ones. They are like, churning, like somebody's rocking the boat. And yeah. Will a Democrat win the 30th Texas representation? Yeah. District. 30th district. I asked if a Democrat would win, and this is a card of validation and a yes. So there's a possibility. If they redistrict, if they try to just make her district disappear and she's in, she might be able to stand for a different district. Yes, she may lose her seat, but I don't see her going away. Waiting in the background with the hermit. I don't see her going away. But the redistricting, yeah. But there's a change. Yeah, there is a chance she'll lose her seat, but I don't see her going away. She is a name you hear more and more of, definitely. Mm. Mm. We'll get 5 more Republicans. Is that what they're trying to do? Look, they might change it so that she's not even eligible to stand for the seat she's in, but that doesn't mean she wouldn't stand in one of the seats created. I don't think they can just introduce new seats. I'm not quite sure how that works. Will there be 5 more Republicans in Texas? No. I'm just getting a big flat no. Yeah, changes. These are big. There's some big lessons coming to him. No, it's not going to happen. Stability is going to reassert itself. The emperor of stability, common sense. It would. Be too much of an and this changes the world. Things are coming to an end. A cycle is coming to an end. I think Linda G and others have said it over and over and over during the last couple of years. This too shall pass. And we're entering into the time with the world card, with the death card, with, you know, the fool, with the devil, all of these cards popping up over and over and over again. We are entering into that period where these things will finally pass. Where that, yeah. And the base are already sick to death of it. Okay. I've always seen her growing old in prison, not getting out. I cannot see her getting out. At least not for a long time yet. White hair. Elaine Maxwell. Cloudiness. Confusion. The Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Pentacles. Trying to generate confusion. She's definitely trying to generate confusion. And in order to enact change. She'd rather, there is a change coming up for her, but she's still holding all the cards, so to speak. And she's not prepared to let go of it. There could be talk of commuting her sentence, but not necessarily a parting. I think Trump would love to have a family member as VP, but I don't see that happening. Vance, let's have a look at the energy around Vance. We'll do what he needs to know. He's in a pretty good place at the moment, Vance. Things are moving quickly for him. There is a possible victory in his future. Justice. And another card fell out. And the Sun. Wow. If he makes a move, he'll actually be quite justified under the rules. 25th Amendment. That's 25th is the one where you can't, yeah. And Sunshine. I think he's looking at possibly, yeah, I think he might be gearing up. So if he can pull this off, he will get rid of Trump. I got a rather unpleasant picture flash through my head there. I know others have seen that he could step up and he could be president, but it wouldn't be for long. And I got a very unpleasant picture flash through my eye there that he'd be in real danger. There would be some very, very unhappy people if that happened. But if he did do this, if he did step up and say, look, he cannot rule anymore, we have to do the 25th, we have to blah, 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 he'll be very justified in it, and it will go his way. So, yeah, this ended with victory and validation. This started with victory and validation. The chances of Vance stepping up and taking over, and two strong cards in the middle, and ended with the sun for him. But yeah, I'll probably start telling the world, did you say thank you to me for getting you should say thank you. There's still the devil to pay. Yeah, there's some strong. Yeah, it's a really, really big month for. It's a really. August is a big month. Hi, Clarence. No, Trump's not going to be able to get rid of Vance or put a family member in there. Pardon the pun, but Vance has all the trump cards. Yeah. Because you don't wish harm on anyone. So natural justice, but you don't wish harm on anyone. But yeah, I did get a not very nice picture, but going through my. Okay, any more questions, my darlings? How much intel does Murdoch have on 47? Oh, a lot. Look at this. That's why they made the deal. Because if Murdoch had to get in there and start talking, that's it. That's why they made the deal. Trump's going to. There's 4 of cards reversed, 4 of wands reversed, this one. He's going to, he was celebrating and crowing too early. Yeah, that's going to mess things up quite a bit. Will more victims come forward? I don't know. I think Ivanka knows a lot. No, she's just trying to pretend he doesn't. It just, none of it's happening. She's in her own little, I feel like she's in her own little, if I don't look at any of it, I can pretend it's not there and never happened. I got going through my head just now, Murdoch probably, they might start popping up on Fox News. Queen's of Cups. There we go. The lid coming off. A very nasty legacy. Very nasty legacy. You can tell that whether a card's reversed here or not. You can, by the way of the shadow thing. And yeah. And I'm seeing a fresh start. For basically yeah. Really, really. Bit of a leap of faith. But a fresh start too. For Fox News. Is there going to be a clear out at Fox News? Oh, look. The star reverse. That to me seems, yeah, there is. There's going to be a big clear out at Fox News. Instead of following the star, they've been following completely different. Wow. Might be a lot of people out of work. This led into the, for some reason, I felt this is the future of Fox News coming in here, and it's not very good. Total clear out. Oh, King of Swords. Prosecution cases. Suits, wrongful dismissals, maybe. A lot of people who had things sitting pretty. This is the 9 of Pentacles. If it's upright like this, it would have been, they all would have been, you know, well in control of their own futures, but losing control of their own futures. Wow. Hi, J Cat Lady. Listen to Jackbox. Who's Jackbox? Anyway, any more questions? Fox News. There just seems to be some big changes coming up. Oh, thank you. Yeah. August is going to be a very, very, the next few weeks are going to be very, very interesting. Okay, guys. Look, I might wrap it up a bit early. I will be back next Saturday at my normal time. Okay. And yeah, but I think I'll just wrap it up a bit early today. But there's going to be some really, really big changes. The next few weeks is going to be really interesting. I've been hearing this person's predicted a horrible month for Trump with August, and that person and other people saying that. And this is the first time with what I read earlier. Yeah, it's going to be a big, fat, nasty time for him. Yes, I do feel like it is Murdoch's sons who are going to bring out the changes, definitely. Yeah. Because it's dying. They're not saying so, but it is dying. Hi, Bonnie Russell. So it is dying, and it needs a fresh perspective, new blood, a new direction. Because if it keeps going in the direction it's going, there's not going to be much left. I think Murdoch is ready to sign things over. Yeah. No, he hasn't passed away. He hasn't passed away. He's still alive. And thoughts and prayers to Jim Lovell. Apollo 13 is one of my favourite movies, and the story, I've seen docos on it and this, that, and the other as well. And what a wonderful man. What a outstanding individual, not just for America, but for the world in general, to have such a person with us. And yeah. So, yeah, what a wonderful being. He definitely would be on my dinner list. Yeah. Anyway, my darlings, I'm going to wrap up now. So a few minutes earlier than I intended, but you just he has some health issues, and he will be handing things over the next few months. I think possibly by the end of September, the boys will be running things. I have a feeling like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, that's just come into my head end of September that Rupert's sons will be running things. Will have taken control. Anyway, I know there's Lachlan, and I can't remember the other person's name, the other son's name. But anyway, I am going to wrap it up there for now. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy your week. And I'm better. I just really needed to just have a veg after a couple of long weeks, and just a mental reset, really. So thanks very much. I will tell James you say hello, Anne. And yes. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, stay strong, stay healthy, stay loving, and above all, stay laughing. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. Love you all. Bye-bye.